The camera glides over corrugated iron rooftops where the city's edge meets the dust. Here, muddy pathways snake between crumbling houses, yet the air is filled with the shouts of children. They chase a sphere made of tightly bound plastic bags, a makeshift heart for their game. At the center is Kelechi. His feet are bare and calloused, but the ball stays glued to his toes as he weaves through the crowd. Kelechi. Pass! A boy yells. With a flick of his ankle, he bypasses 3 defenders. How are you so good? His friend asks in awe. Kelechi smiles, pointing toward the distant, shimmering city skyline. One day, he says softly, I will play in the biggest stadium in the world. Inside his one-room home, the rhythm of the game fades, replaced by the steady drip of rain through holes in the ceiling. Mama Ada sits at a small table, her shoulders slumping as she counts a meager handful of coins. Kelechi sits in the corner, peeling off his tattered shoes. This is all we made today, Mama Ada sighs, her eyes fixed on the leaking roof. I wish I could buy you proper football boots. My son. Kelechi stands, his gaze firm as he places a hand on her arm. I do not need boots, Mama, he whispers. I only need a chance. She pulls him into a tight embrace, the silence of the room heavy with their shared struggle. The next day, Kelechi stands before the towering iron gates of a massive football academy. Sleek cars arrive, depositing boys in pristine, expensive jerseys. Kelechi's hands grip the bars, his heart pounding. One day, I will walk through those gates, he whispers. He pushes inside, approaching the pitch, but the welcome is cold. You? Look at your clothes, sneers a boy named Emeka. The others gather, pointing at his rags and bare feet. You do not even have boots. The academy owner barely looks up from his clipboard. Training costs money, boy. Leave. Kelechi turns away, hot tears blurring his vision as he walks back to the dusty road. As he passes a barren field, an old man stands from a crate. It is Coach Ibrahim. Who taught you that? He asks, pointing to the plastic ball. No one, Kelechi replies. The coach nods slowly. I have watched football for 40 years. Talent like yours cannot be bought. He gestures to the dirt. Meet me here at sunrise. Before the first light breaks the horizon, the training begins. Coach Ibrahim lays out heavy, discarded tires. We will build greatness with what we have, he declares. The drills are relentless. Kelechi runs until his lungs burn and his vision narrows. He dribbles through the tires, falls into the grit, scrapes his knees until they bleed, and stands up to do it again. You do not become great because life is easy, the coach shouts over the wind. You become great because you refuse to quit. Kelechi wipes the sweat and grime from his eyes, his voice cracking but certain. I will never quit. Weeks turn into months. He trains through torrential rain that turns the field to thick sludge. He trains under a blistering sun that cracks the earth beneath his feet. At night, while the village sleeps, he practices his footwork by the flickering light of a single lamp. His muscles scream in protest, but the plastic ball has become an extension of his very soul. The world remains asleep, but Kelechi is awake, with every stride and every touch of the ball. He is no longer just a boy in the dirt. He is a storm rising. One stride at a time, he chases his dream.